How's it going, everybody? I am Donut, as always. This is the Black Lives Matter, all cops are bastards, and trans rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, get the fuck off this channel. We are watching Saint Seiya Movie 4, which is called the Final Battle of the Gods. Hold on. Warriors of the Final Holy Battle. Warriors of the Final Holy Battle. So that also is implying that, like, you know, this movie was going to be the last thing. Not really, of course. They probably even at the time knew, like, hey, if it's popular, we'll do some more. But also, this is the last one for a while. For this one came out in 1989. The next one came out in, like, 2004. So, quite some time. So yeah, this definitely is going to feel like this is the final one. This is, you know, what we can do, and came out before the final saga, I believe. So no spoilers on that. Either I've been told to watch it here, so either way, there should be no spoilers. But I believe this came out before the final saga started happening, which I also am just assuming there's a final. I think there's only one saga left. I'm actually not exactly sure on that, but I think I could be completely wrong. But either way, so that's something to be expected. Once again, going into this with, I think, decent-ish subs this time. Hopefully not the ones that are missing subs, except for sometimes they might miss a line or two, but that's all we can do. And of course, I gotta say, I haven't said it for last one, but like, there is a Blu-ray that has all these with subs and stuff like that, but then I can't do reactions to it. I don't have a way to watch that on my computer, so even if I got the Blu-ray, I can't do anything, so I have to get, like, you know, a version of it online or something like that. You know, so hopefully these subs are good, but every single one of these movies has been a challenge trying to find these subs. I mean, if you were wondering why it was a delay, I wanted this before I went on vacation, but we couldn't find subs in time, so then I had to go on vacation, come back, and then still do a whole nother round of search for the subs. It was annoying. It was annoying, but we're here to watch this one. I don't got anything else to say. Where's the Final Holy Battle? Again, I don't know shit about pantheons. I don't like guessing that. It's not gonna bring me any joy guessing it, so I'm not just gonna let it wash over me and enjoy it. So, I mean, I didn't know who the fuck Owl was last time. I've never heard of that in my life, so let's get into this one. Okay, I think this movie, the best way to put it, was peak formula. Like, this was every aspect of the Saint Seiya formula firing on all cylinders. You know, was it doing anything particularly unique or anything like that? No, but it was, you know, what we wanted to see for a movie. And so I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. Though also, I don't feel like I have a whole lot to talk about for this discussion. It's going to be a very, very quick one, because I don't have anything negative to say. I only have praise, and, like, what can you say when you only have praise? It is just every single aspect of it was firing on all cylinders. The writing, how we were making the characters interact, what we were doing with the characters, you know, the placement of them, how we got them there, everything to do with the characters, every aspect of it. You know, the plot, I guess that one wasn't firing on all cylinders, but, like, you know, it was serviceable, you know, it was what we wanted out of the formula. The choreography was really good, the animation was great, the OST was fantastic, the, like, effects and stuff like that. Everything was fantastic. Got nothing but praise. But what else is there to say about this one? Right, so the names of the characters was Thrones Moise, or Throne. Maybe it was just Throne. It's spelled like Thrones, but maybe it's just pronounced Throne. But okay, don't know what that one is. So Moise refers to Anglo-Moise, a demon that Nostradamus prophesied would destroy the world in the year 1999. But okay, so are all these assumingly not, you know, they are of different, I mean, they may all just be demons then, actually. Maybe they're all just demons, I'm not sure. And yeah, Moise's aura created butterflies and fairies, you know, symbol of the soul in Greek and you know, Greek myth and stuff like that. I know that much, at least. Fairies are also said to be an alternative fate for the fallen angels. Upon being banished from heaven, they grew smaller and weaker, ultimately becoming little fairies with translucent versions of their once great wings. So, okay, that's what we're doing with him there as well. And okay, so the thrones part is the angelic order of thrones. Okay, whatever that is. And then, yeah, the two pieces of fabric to mimic a butterfly look. Okay. Then it was Seraph Beelzebub. So, okay, I was right. So it was Beelzebub and Azeroth. Okay. So I got those two right. Okay. I thought I was completely wrong on that, but Really, the meaning of Beelzebub is Lord of the Flies? I did not know that. He was God feared and worshipped by the Philistine people, neighbors to the Hebrews before the Roman Empire. In demonology, Beelzebub is one of the 7 princes of hell. And Garuda, named in Beelzebub's Hell Garuda wing technique, is... Oh, yes, I see. Is the king of the birds and the mount of Lord Vishnu in Hindu mythology. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, the Garuda. Yes, I remember the Garuda, actually. And then we got Cherub Ashtaroth, or I assume Astaroth. I always pronounce it Azeroth, but it might be something completely different. I have no idea. So Ashtaroth shares the name of the demon found in the Lesser Key of Solomon. Astaroth is mentioned as a crown prince of hell, as well as a demon of laziness, vanity, and accusations. Azeroth is also the name of a Canaanite goddess of fertility, love, and war, as well as the equivalent to the Sumerian goddess Inanna, and a Babylonian goddess Ishtar. Okay, cool. Did not know the connections there. I mean, they didn't go into the cherub thing, but I think we all know what cherub is, little baby angels. And then Virtues Eligor. So, like, thrones and virtue, but then also seraph and cherub. Like, seraph and cherub are just, like, types of angels. Virtue and thrones, just, like, things. I can see how they're related, but, like... So Eligor shares his name with a demon and the Grand Duke of Hell, who commands 60 legions of demons, according to the Book of Revelations, the last book in the Christian Bible. Okay, cool. Didn't know that. Eligor's aura takes the form of mantis, of course. But okay, that's enough for the character trivia. Don't have more of that. But it's also, fun getting some more, like, the Christian, mythology in here as well. We still tying this a lot to the Greek mythology, but, like, sort of, like, melding two here. And we had, we had Christ already, but, still, it's cool getting some more of it. And, yeah, bringing back the other, the other villains from, the other movies and stuff like that. Also from the other arcs of the manga and stuff like that. For this, it was a lot like the Gold Saints in the previous movie, where it's like, good idea, execution could have been a lot better. And, it was a cool way to just remind you about these, villains and stuff like that. But, like, overall, I think the fact that it was only some and not all is what makes it not work. If it was all of them and they still didn't do anything, it'd be completely fine. Because, I mean, the whole point is trying to resurrect them and stuff. But, like, if it was all of them there, there'd be one thing. But the fact that there's only half of them just felt so weird. But yeah, just some classic fights, classic Saint Seiya goodness. You've seen the reaction, it's a good movie. I don't got much more to say. That's it. I'll see you guys for the next one, which is just, I believe, the next arc of the manga. Till then, get the fuck out of here.